Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wi-Fi here. Welcome to another video. I originally had a file for this video. It was called Postcom number 3. It's been in my folder for about half a year, and I dropped it into Sony Vegas to quickly play back. I'm like, all right, let's see my driving in this. Let's see how well I did. And I don't think I finished above like 8th, so it was more of a video to talk about what was going on in the races than like background imagery. That's what this video is. This is a video called Random Worldwides with FAG, and it's from about a week ago. I had no intention to upload this, but I guess now I am. So here I have some Random Worldwides as kind of like a backdrop for me talking today. The day you are seeing this, I'm narrating it on the 10th, but today's my birthday. I've never not uploaded on my birthday. I've been doing YouTube since 2009. And I've always made sure a video goes up on March 11th, and this year definitely wasn't going to be an exception to that. I haven't uploaded recently, but you can do one day a year, right? Yeah, of course you can. So, yeah, I'm 22, which is a little bit scary. You know, all those times where you're like a teenager, and you're like, I can do it when I'm like 19 or 20. And then when you're like 19 and 20, you're like, I have a few years to figure this out. Well, I need to figure it out. My life is now, so, come on, Richard, stop being a piece of shit and figure out your life, man. Anyway, I'm gonna be watching some hockey tonight. Really, like, as you go on, you realize that you don't really care to anything that pisses you off. Just isolate and pretend it doesn't exist, and just no matter how silly it is, treasure the things that you do like. I really like watching hockey with friends and drinking a beer. And I don't get very drunk while I watch hockey, because I have before, and it's not very fun, because you don't watch hockey, you're just sitting there drunk and trying to go to bed, and the phone goes off. So basically what I like in life is references like the one I just made, hockey, and hanging out with friends. My friends offered, yeah, we'll take you to like a sports bar, we'll watch the Jets game. I'm like, no, actually, I'd rather just watch an illegal stream in the living room and hang out with you guys, talk about how things are going. Kind of like I do with you guys, and that's why I like making videos still so much, because I kind of use this as my living room beer talk. I'm sitting here, I'm talking, how's your day going? Let me know how your March 11th is going, guys. For you guys, it means that a lot of you are probably on March break. Yeah, it would be the first day of March break for you, which is going to be pretty awesome. I had to kind of not fight, but I had to ask to get the Sunday off. My birthday's on the Saturday. Obviously today is Saturday, and I was scheduled like 8 a.m. on the Sunday, so I had to work extra hard on the Friday to do extra work so that the person who was covering my shift on Sunday isn't screwed. Oh, also right here I stop. I love doing this on Toad's Turnpike, just causing mayhem. You stop between the bus and the wall on the first turn, and people will like hit you, and you'll lag, and they'll like fly into the truck, and the more people that get piled up there, the more bodies there are to hit, and you can really turn the worldwide to shit real quick, which I like doing. Anyway, this is like a Toad's Turnpike where I show that you can pretty much come from behind and just, yeah, that stupid track alert. In terms of things that aren't my birthday and my life, which is, you know, nothing. No, I'm kidding. This game is everything to me, so I'm going to talk about it for the rest of the game, or video. English? Do you speak it? So, Sergeant Guy finally got world record on Mount Wario. I've been talking to him about it recently, and he had the split. I mean, like, I think I said this to somebody in the Discord call I'm in, but like pretty much everyone who time trials Mount Wario at a like competitive level has splits for 139. It's not like some mythical thing. Like, I'm pretty sure Tyler's had splits for 139 for like a year. It's just a matter of actually doing it, because Mount Wario is a piece of shit inconsistent track. So shout out to Sergeant Guy for having a terrible lap 3 and still getting world record, getting a 10th away from the one mythical 139. Anyway, yeah, so Nintendo has recently nice driving there, Richard. Nintendo has recently put out a bunch of teaser trailers, which I can link down below. Only reason I know about them is because I follow Super FX, or Kyle, on Twitter, and he's been tweeting about them recently. But they showed a couple different things. Basically, from what I understand, from what I've heard so far, 200cc time trials are a thing, which is actually pretty cool, because in this game you couldn't really do them. I won't be doing 200cc time. Also, look at this trip shrooms pull. This is the easiest win of my life. All I have to do is fire hop here and win, and then I hop right into a fucking bus. Unbelievable. And that biker beat me because I fire hopped into a bus. 200cc time trials are cool. It's just more of like a complete game, because in this game, 200cc time trials they'd be interesting. They'd be interesting to see, like, oh, on 150 you have to use your shroom on this cut, but on 200 you can use it somewhere else. Like, it'll just make the strats a little more interesting. The start of this race I was peeing, so when I got back I like, quickly had to push my controller so I wouldn't disconnect, then I put my headset back on, and then I started my race. That's why I didn't start racing right away there. So not only or 200cc time trials like a thing, which, like I said, just kind of makes it a more complete game. Apparently, Gold Mario got revealed, which I just find funny. Like, I'll be completely honest, Gold Mario and the Gold Kart with gold wheels, you know people are going to be rocking that online, no matter how bad it is. And at this point, I couldn't care less. The character roster is Morton Blue Falcon, and if you think otherwise, you're just wrong. But something that they teased at one point in the video, or at least shown, like teased, they just flat out showed it. Yes, Sean? No, showed. they showed it in the video. It was an orange and then purple mini turbo. I think, like, I'm actually pretty darn sure I've talked about this before in an episode. I tweeted about it, and I can link the tweet down below as well if you're interested in looking at that. But I spelled out my entire thoughts on the Discord channel about the new stuff, and I took a screenshot of it and posted it to Twitter, so you can read my entire thoughts there if just hearing my voice isn't good enough. But I definitely have talked about it before. In like a Road to 10,000, I definitely talked about, oh, you know what'd be cool is if there was like an orange, or if it went like blue, orange, like purple or something like that, or yellow. You know, like an extra stage of mini turbo if you keep drifting. And now there is. At least on 200cc there is. So hopefully that's also a one. It would be kind of weird if it was just a 200cc mechanic. Tennis wanted to know how I outlined him here at the end. He was like really shocked. So here you go, Tennis. You went really wide. I went wide on this final corner too because I'm inked. Like, I was hard left there, and I still went really wide. So I stopped here to try to let Tennis regain first. I'm like, I'm not going to steal first from you. And then he got shredded, and Will passes me. So Will, the point hungry stealer, just steals my points, and Tennis gets screwed anyway. So well done, Will. Anyway, this is the last race in the video, so I actually have to kind of finish up my thoughts. But I've definitely talked about purple mini turbos before. Like I said, if anyone knows what episode I did, it was probably in the Road to 10K, so a really old cringy video. But I remember mentioning, oh, that'd be kind of cool, like if you just kept drifting, like right here. If I just did like 4 counter slides to the left in a row, and then instead of going just blue and release, or like right here, if I was gonna hold it over the thing, but then I got bumped by Will, so thanks, Will. But like right here, on this corner, for instance, what if I just hold this the whole way? Blue, okay, could you drive, idiot? I'm trying to explain things. Blue, red, what if I just kept holding that, and it goes purple? I want to know how long that is, because that's the important part. I know I said this in the tweet, so if you've already read it, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but if you haven't, it's actually a huge deal. It depends on a couple factors. How quickly you can soft it, because like, just a mini turbo is super easy to soft in this game. Like, you get no hops for it, you get 1 hop, and it's super easy to soft. It's a nice little trade-off, it's a small little boost. SMTs, they take a little bit of softing. Like, it's not hard to charge an SMT, but it takes a corner. You can't just charge one on a straightaway. But purple mini turbos, like on this corner, obviously a purple mini turbo is faster. But is it faster than 2 or like, you know what I mean? Is a purple mini turbo faster than 2 SMTs? How big is the boost from a purple mini turbo? If it's like 9 or 10 hops, that could be fucking game changing. Like, that'd be in. Oh my god. I'm just waiting to see the strats evolve, because like, that's the thing. I was low key wanting to buy the Switch on release for Mario Kart just so that I could get it at midnight and get a couple worldwide top 10s. They'd probably only last like 2 hours, but I could at least say, look, I was worldwide top 10 at some point. Because how many good players in the world are actually going to buy this game in time trial on like the first hour? Probably less than 10. And I think it would just be more of like a self-gratification thing. But yeah, with new strats and shit, like, I'm totally going to get this game now, just on the basis that all of the time trial strats are probably going to change. And there's 200cc time trials if I ever get bored, so I could actually learn 200cc. Kind of neat. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Switch. Happy birthday to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if we just keep playing Mario Kart. April 28th, expect to see some Switch footage on my channel, maybe. I don't know. Still have a couple things left to post for Mario Kart 8. But until I do, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Check out my other videos if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.